No black girls allowed on Epstein Island. Here's why. Jeff gave in at some point and told him, yes, I'll find some friends. Jeff wanted young, fresh girls, virgins. He told, don't bring me any N-words. Never ever brought any friends. At this point in the interview, attorney Barry advised the following. At Epstein's request, she at times met people on the beach and may have told them something to the effect of, if you want to party, go to Epstein's. Following statement. Shook her shoulders and head in the affirmative. Clarified that after what Jeff had done to her, she did not want it. The grapes and sexual assaults to be repeated. And she decided finding other girls for him, strangers she found in town, might spare her.
Now, this is one of the only times that racism was a protection. It worked for our little black girls good. And I love the fact that black Americans are coming out to say, God, thank God for one time. For one time, racism worked so good, protecting our black girls from these pedophiles. It's kind of crazy. And you would think that, racism in itself is a bad thing, but the fact that he never wanted any of all these beautiful black girls on the island, well, that was the greatest protection that racism had brought. It's kind of crazy, and I don't know, guys, just watch the remaining video. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Jeff Epstein doesn't want black women on his island.
No.
So, as of today, there hasn't been black victims in the Epstein files. Have there been black celebrities, black people on the logs? Yes. Has there been any damning evidence towards them? Not yet, right? So they're not free. But as of now, there's been no black female victims, and here's insight on why.
Black girls allowed on Epstein Island. Here's why. Jeff gave in at some point and told him, yes, I'll find some friends. Jeff wanted young, fresh girls, virgins. He told, don't bring me any words. Never ever brought any friends. At this point in the interview.
So this is somebody named Jeff talking to one of the recruiters. I don't know if you guys remember, but one of those girls, after she was taken advantage of, she didn't want it to happen anymore. So she started to just recruit for him. She said, I don't want him to do it to me no more. So maybe if I go recruit the other girls, he'll leave me alone. So that's what she did. And this guy was saying, don't bring me any words. No black girls. Don't bring them over here.
Attorney Barry advised the following. At Epstein's request, she at times met people on the beach, may have told them something to the effect of, if you want to party, go to Epstein's. Following statement. Shook her shoulders and head in the affirmative. Clarified that after what Jeff had done to her, she did not want it. The grapes and sexual assaults to be repeated. She decided finding other girls for him, strangers she found in town, might spare her more. No black girls.
As long as they wasn't black. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. As of now, there were no black victims. I'm going to call that a good thing. I feel bad for all the other victims. You get what I mean? But I guess chocolate wasn't on the menu at Epstein.
Because what you mean, according to the Epstein files, he had a specific rule of no black girls, right? Because according to him, they're hard to manipulate and even harder to control. Translation, he was afraid that they were too smart and they would fight back. Strike a win for stereotype saving the day.
Epstein didn't have black girls on his island. Oh my word, thank God. There are Epstein adjacent networks all over Africa. South Africa is in the top 10 of countries to human traffic people. I'm even getting doubly disgusted at South Africans saying this. South Africa is a top human trafficking spot. It's a top one. And yes, the world does not care about black kids, black girls, black women. They don't give an F. So nobody gives an F when we're trafficked. Nobody cares. It's not that it's not happening. Nobody cares that it's happening to us. And the way I want to punch the black men in the face that are saying, oh, this is white people shit. What do you mean this is white people shit? What do you mean this is white people shit? Y'all are doing it to us as well. Like, y'all are gonna piss me off.
Wait, hold on. Did y'all hear that? Epstein said, he ain't want no black women on Epstein Island. He said, I don't want no NIGGERs, right? And in his other emails, he made it clear that he thinks black people as a whole, black people are ignorant and idiotic. And he doesn't want to be around them. We good. Boy, rejection is protection, ain't it? Shit. Because whenever those Epstein photos come out, you know what they're looking for, right? You know what people really looking for? They're looking for black folks. They don't care. They know this thing is riddled with white folks, right? Whenever the Epstein photos come out, they only looking for one thing and one thing only. Black folks. But my thing is this, right? A worldwide child ex-trafficker into all kind of nefarious things, all kind of craziness, demon worship, all these little weird things, right? All these weird projects he got going on, right? And they still got black folks on their mind somehow.
And happy Black History Month, y'all, because nothing says black excellence like finding out that black girls were not allowed to be on Epstein Island. To me, that's not discrimination. That's divine protection. Black folks weren't allowed to get on the Titanic either, and we saw how that turned out. No Epstein Island, no Titanic. Sometimes oppression can actually save your life.
He told, don't bring me any N-words. Never ever brought any friends. At this point in the interview, attorney Barry advised the following. At Epstein's request, she at times met people on the beach and may have told them something to the effect of, if you want to party, go to Epstein's. Following statement. Shook her shoulders and head in the affirmative. Clarified that after what Jeff had done to her, she did not want it. The grapes and actual assaults to be repeated. And she decided finding other girls for him, strangers she found in town, might spare her more abuse.
And the fact that the whole files were released during the Black Month history, it's like a gift that keeps on giving. I mean, it's crazy, and I just love the fact that God used some of the things that people use to degrade his people for their own protection, right? Who would have thought that something like this would pop up and then you start feeling great about it because it protected our black little girls from being AC'd, by pedophiles. That's crazy. Rejection is for your protection.